On this edition of the news, Hakes have a new auction coming up in March and we'll show you some awesome items available to bid on. New items have hit the store, Star Wars related in Australia. I don't know if they're available in your part of the world, but we'll have a look at those. We have a gift from Jerry in the Netherlands. And this video is sponsored by Satirical Certified. Make the world smile. You'll hear more about them later in the video. All this and more coming up. Welcome to Usualmike Television, your home action figure news. I'm back with another Star Wars video. Ooh, excellent. And what are we going to talk about today? HAKES Auction. We've talked about other auctions in the past. We're going to move on to HAKES Auction now. They are taking submissions on the 28th of February, last day of the month. And then through March, I think it's March 1st and 2nd, they have some amazing items to bid on. One of them I've talked about recently. And we'll do that one last because it's a sneak preview. First up, have a look at this one. Ooh, you're looking at a AFA graded 85 12-back A R2-D2 with the clearest, most crystal clear bubble you have ever seen. That's a beauty. That's an absolute beauty. Keep an eye out for that one if you're keen. I've added a few items in here like this one. The Turtle Blimp. CSA graded 85. Mint in the box. Sweet. That's the thing about playsets, you look at the cardboard box, you don't actually see the contents on the inside. An AFA graded 75 Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark figure. Ooh, that is lovely. Now this figure also, as you know, is getting re-released later on this year, so you might want to pick that one up if you can't afford this beauty here. An AFA graded Return of the Jedi Yoda on the Tri logo. Very nice. An AFA 85 graded Return of the Jedi Imperial Shuttle. Another one that's the vehicle or the playset inside the box, and the box has now been graded and sealed in the acrylic case. Can't touch it forever and ever, but it looks amazing. And the big one, the monster, the AFA graded 50, a little bit low, but it is an Empire Strikes Back vinyl Cape Jawa, a Toltoys version, an Aussie one. Apparently, what I've read, I'm not quite sure about this, there's only 5 known to exist on Cardback. This will go for big, big money. We will do a recap once these items have sold and we'll tell you what they went for. Here's some awesome items. The vinyl Cape Jawa. I have seen a vinyl Cape Jawa in my friend's collection, a loose one, not on Cardback, but not even an Aussie one even, I don't think. I think it's a Kenner one. Exciting stuff. It's just some good stuff. There is more items as well. There's some Transformers in there I had no idea about, so check it out. I'll put a link to HAKES Auction in the description of the video. Now, in my local store, I walked in and saw this item here. Stretch Armstrong has now evolved into Star Wars, and we have like a Bendham's 2.0. This Chewie stands about 10 inches tall, 49 Aussie dollar dues, and available at Big W stores, the Aussie Walmart. So that's the only one I have seen, but there also apparently is a bunch of mini versions. The mini assorted SKU, of course they are, Boba Fett, Vader, Stormtrooper and C-3PO for 25 Aussie dollar dues. Oh, I did forget the Jabba the Hutt for 69 in the big size, and the Darth Vader for 59. Why they're all different prices? That's Australia for you. We've showed that before where I've taken a photo of the vintage collection on the shelf and you've got 3 different vintage collection figures, 3 different prices.
What do I know?
Info about Zavvi. Zavvi Australia is going out of they're still in business, but they're getting rid of the action figures, they're selling what they've got off. So I don't know if you guys in the UK who have Zavvi are finding there is less and less figures and they're just leaving the excess on the website until they sell out, but they're starting to disappear here in Australia, so don't rely on them for figures anymore. A very interesting find was on a vintage collection website. Somebody found this figure of Luke Skywalker, Imperial light cruiser, and the robe seems to be escaping the bubble. Now, there are times where extra weapons are put in, our weapon is missing, but when it comes to soft goods, as you know, they can flap about in the production process of getting slammed in, and maybe the vacuum just sucked it out and just sealed it down. This is very interesting. I've never seen this before. Let me know if you have any trouble with soft goods, have done that before. I just want to show that, just to prove new figures still have the mistakes that they did back in the Kenner days. It's quite funny, that is. And what is also quite funny is, we'll talk about today's sponsor, Satirical Certified. Now you've seen those buy a plot of land in Scotland and make yourself a lord. They're all for entertainment purposes. This one leans into it and guarantees you can make yourself whatever you like by buying a piece of space. Now we do Star Wars, space, the Final Frontier, hang on. You know what I mean. If you want a piece of Coruscant space out there, and by buying a piece of space, you'll be one of the High Council of Space Lords, a certificate of nobility to make you a lady, a lord, the world's best wife, world's best boyfriend. Whatever you want to be, you can get a certificate framed up for you as a great way to entertain your friends when they come over and see it mounted up on the wall. You're a lord. How about that? The certificates are affordable, and there is a link in the description to buy a certificate which you can make whatever you want. Promo code's on the screen right now and also in the description. Ends in Usualmike, of course it does. So if you want a way to help support the channel, get yourself a certificate from Satirical Certified and help make the world smile. Next up, for Aussie viewers, there is some Black Series figures coming up very, very soon. I've got some release dates, not exactly the date, the month they release in this country. You'll see your American friends, your British friends, they'll be flexing their Black Series figures way before you because some of them have been pushed back, and let's get into them. The wave of 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Black Series wave, which is on the nice card backs of Han Solo, Princess Leia wearing her Andor outfit. Wicket and Lando is now set for July 2023. The Black Series Velsafa is also July. The Cal Kestis will be in May. The Din Djarin Morak version is in May. The Black Series Mon Mothma is May. The Black Series Luthen will be May. The Black Series Bix Colleen is in May. And the Black Series Cassian Andor will also be May. If you do see Aussies with those figures in hand early, they possibly got them internationally shipped over here at a very expensive cost. Now, last but not least, a very generous gift arrived to me some time ago from Jerry. Now, I have opened this. Thank you, Jerry from the Netherlands. You are a legend. Jerry gifted me sometime last year this amazing card back of Han Solo. Absolutely love it. That was the card back I had, the very first one I had as a kid, where I sort of peeled off. It's not the same one. He's gifted me this one that represents the exact same one that I got. I've said before, this is the Kenner version in a little baggie and a sleeve and all that. I don't remember, because as a kid we don't look at, was it Toltoys, was it, you know, Palatoy, what version did I get? This Kenner one is brilliant. Oh, there's the Luke one there. But in a recent video, I did a G.I. Joe video, which was my last video I did. I opened this box up from Jerry, but I cut it from the product because I didn't realize what it was, because Jerry's name's not on the outside. And I found out these in here are amazing, what he's gifted me. Also, we got a TIE fighter pilot as well. Proper Kenner, proper Kenner. Lovely guy, he's absolutely minty, that guy. But the card back's in here because I'm just absolutely shocked, because 4 card backs, and these are what they call clipper cards. They just look like regular cards from the front. That's a Kenner one, but on the back you've got what they had in the Netherlands back in the day. So this is from 1983. It's a clipper card. I should zoom in on that. Have a good look. They stuck that sticker on the back of it. Sometimes that sticker wrapped around to the front, in which you see in this version of 8D8, where the sticker comes around to the front. They've also cut that out as the proof of purchase, and this one also has the price from back in the day in whatever they used in Holland. Francs? I can't remember. They use euros now, I believe. Clipper cards. I was like, wow. And then they used Palitoy versions of this card back. That is Princess Leia Bouche, also with the name peel cut out. But on the back, we've got the sticker on the back to tell it's a clipper card. Also in the corners as well is the language is also different. I'm just so, thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much. This is amazing. I know I had to film this again. I've already scrapped the version where I've like blown away the first time I took these out of the packet, but these are special. These are special, just unbelievable. Eventually, I'd like to get card backs of, you know, whatever they had all around the world. Harbert and Toltoys and Meccano. The Clipper, thank you so much. Jerry and I must share a passion for classic vintage Star Wars. Just good stuff. And while we're here, I've got my old school stuff. This was also gifted to me once upon a time. You probably don't know, this was put into cereal boxes in Australia back in the 80s, and there was like a code that you had to try and reveal from there. Mine reads Darth Vader, it works out to be. And on the back you'll see there's the word Toltoys written amongst all that right there. So the box of cereal possibly was a box of cornflakes. Yeah, my only Toltoys item. Thank you so much, Jerry. These are fantastic. I hope you enjoyed having a look at them today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below about the HAKES auction, or the interesting items that we showed off that's available in stores. Funny thing about that Luke and the cape hanging out. What is go with that? What is that, Hasbro? What is that? Don't forget to support the channel. Also, the links are all down in the description for memberships, merch, and affiliate links, plus my new sponsor. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, tap that little bell for notifications, slap a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.